And a very good evening, everybody. The report card and our final four picks. Alex Herman, head coach of the Tetons and a guy who loves college basketball, picked UConn to repeat as national champs. He was right on, as was yours truly, who also loves college basketball. We picked the Huskies to go back-to-back. So the boys from the Constitution State, very, very happy. And another college sport I love is college hockey. There's a Frozen Four that's going to begin on Thursday in St. Paul. And tonight, the head coach of the Tetons weighs in on who will be skating around with the trophy on Saturday night in St. Paul. First up, Denver and Boston University.
Oh, that is a tough one. I mean, Denver hasn't won since 2022, so obviously that was a couple years ago. BU, they haven't won since 2009. Denver is the highest scoring team in the country this season, so I can't go against Denver. Even being from Colorado, I got to pick Denver in that one. So.
And a bitter rival of UND.
And a bitter rival of UND, unfortunately. But no, I think Denver should come out on top as long as if they play a good third period, they should be able to come out on top of that game because, like I said, they were the #1 scoring team in the country for most of the season. But in the playoffs so far, I mean, they've really only won by 1 goal in all their games. So, I mean, it's going to come down to them finishing on the opportunities that they have.
Boston College and Michigan, who sent UND home.
Ooh, that's another tough one. I mean, Michigan hasn't won since '98. Boston College hasn't won since 2009. I mean, I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to say Michigan, just because they finished the season really hot. They were 8-3 going into the playoffs, and they've handled all their opponents really well. Some big upset wins. So I mean, you can't count the underdog out. I'm going to say Michigan wins that one.
In 4 legendary programs in the hockey scene, I mean, legendary programs. I mean, you got absolutely 4 great programs there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Denver has just they're synonymous with college hockey. I mean, they're dominant. They've been dominant for years, and you can't forget about Boston College, Boston University, and, that's a big rivalry in and of itself. So, I mean, if I'm wrong and both those teams end up winning, I mean, we're still going to have a hell of a national championship.
And first time in 40-plus years that both BU and BC have been there together. That's tremendous for a hockey-crazy city.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you being a Bostonian yourself, you must love that. I mean, that's huge for the Beanbag community. So, I mean, that's great to have those 2 teams back there. I mean, Boston, Minnesota, Michigan, those teams should be there. So.
All righty. Sounds good to me. Denver and BU Thursday. That will be on 5 p.m. ESPN2. Michigan, Boston College, 8:30, ESPN2. I think that Boston College is going to win it all. I'll play homer. Now, one of my favorite games every summer is the Lions All-Star Games, pitting Class A against Class B. This year, because we've gone to a 3-class system, it is now Class AA against the Class A and B. And this year we have 3 talented players from northwestern North Dakota who have made the teams. From right here in the city of Williston, Isaiah St. Romain finished 2nd in the Mr. Basketball vote. Made All-State first team, All-WDA, a kid who Kyle fans will really miss next year when the season rolls around, from his half-court interceptions when he comes down and dunks the ball, can knock down the 3 from anywheres, and of course he is headed to Fargo to play for the Bison. Definitely deserves to be playing against the best talent in our state. All right, on the Class AB team from Williston's Class B school, you got it, senior Kai Thomas, 2nd-team All-Stater. Easily could have been a first-teamer. We congratulate him. And Jessica Mogan from Watford City made the Gals Club, of course. She has had a tremendous senior season as well. We're proud of them. Let's take a timeout.